Gallup, New Mexico is kind of becoming the lockdown that doesn't end. Yeah, it was supposed to be a 3-day riot lockdown, and it just keeps getting extended again and again and again and again. I'm blown away at how this isn't taking over the news. It's just one extension after another. Actually, no, I'm not. Here's why this isn't all over the news. Because things like this, YouTube hates. They don't like it when the news gets out there, when the information gets out there. They removed videos of mine, and I have, of course, taken them to the bitter end. I've taken them as far as I can go, and I'm tired of battling YouTube at this point. But this particular one here is simply on the video that I did saying that there were two narratives. That do we lock down the country indefinitely, or do we open it up sooner? Which one is the right one? And I simply explored the two separate narratives, and YouTube said that it violated the guidelines. Now, they didn't give me any strikes or anything, at least not that I have seen. But it did say that it violated their guidelines, and I, of course, have appealed. Not that an appeal, yeah, I just... They do not like anything. And I explored both sides of the argument here in that video. I'm blown away. Blown away. So let's go ahead and piss YouTube off and report the news. Why does this lockdown just keep going on and on and on and on? On one of my jobs, I went past one of the access roads, one of the back access roads, and not only did they have state police, they had a paddy wagon there too. Yeah, they had a paddy wagon, and they had horses. Evidently, they were out there because they had the horse trailers, but they were empty. So somewhere out on the land, they had horseback state police officers as well. So, wow, that's some drastic stuff. Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham has extended a modified emergency declaration in Gallup. Again, extended it. Again. Through Sunday, today, May the 10th, till noon. This declaration was requested by the mayor of Gallup as the city continues to fight the spread of COVID-19. But are they going too far? I mean, you're using things for reasons that they weren't designed for. And at what point do we say a governor's declaration doesn't trump the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America? So which one do we obey? You know? What she is doing, what Michelle Lujan Grisham is doing, is not constitutionally legal. The Riot Act was not there for this purpose. And if you don't think that the Founding Fathers had lived through a pandemic or two, they knew about pandemics. They knew very well about pandemics. And yet they still said, our freedoms, the Constitution of the United States still trumps what they're doing. But it just keeps going on and on and on and on. And I fully expect this video to be flagged and removed. So, share it. Let's get the word out there. Roads into Gallup will remain closed for non-residents until 8 p.m. on Friday, May 8th. After 8 p.m., roads going through Gallup will reopen to non-residents so people can do their essential business, like going to grocery stores. I mean, this just sounds like the first couple episodes of Under the Dome when things went crazy. Stephen King's novel that was later adapted into a series. And in the beginning, things were like, okay, look, this sucks, but this is going to be open from this time, this time, this time. But over time, everything kind of broke down. I'm not saying it's going to break down. I'm just saying this is crazy. This is nuts. I don't understand why this isn't bigger news. The order states that Gallup residents must wear at least a cloth face covering when in an essential business until the order expires. So it's supposed to have expired already by the time of this filming. I've been battling YouTube, so I don't know. I haven't had a chance to do a search besides I'll know here in a few hours. But at this point, as far as I understand, it's still going on. When I drove down past there for a job and I went past one of the back road accesses, it was a lot of state cops. And I was surprised to see a paddy wagon, because really it was kind of out in the middle of nowhere, right in between two very long stretch of highway with no exits and things like that. And this wasn't really an exit. It was like a pull off that, I don't know, sometime way back when it looks like they wanted it to be an exit, but then it didn't. And then there's like a dirt road back access that goes through ranches and meanders its way back into Gallup. But to have that much force there, it was a little bit surprising. There were a lot of cops, a lot of them, and a paddy wagon to boot. You don't bring a paddy wagon and set it down in a spot unless you actually expect to catch multiple individuals. It's like, wow, okay. I have no doubt that the actions we have taken together have helped turn the tide in our community, and we will, in coming days and weeks, continue efforts in Gallup until we see positive results, and until this virus is defeated. But what if the virus is never defeated? So you're going to just remain locked down forever? Your businesses are going to suffer. Your residents are going to suffer. That's crazy. The Riot Control Act was not designed to just be extended and extended and extended and extended. And there was no riot. The Riot Control Act was invented, created, whatever you want to call it, basically, to keep order of law when businesses were being overrun or there were riot-like situations. It wasn't designed to be like, well, let's just use this to extend and extend and extend and extend and extend. I mean, this is the second one, but come on now. The original declaration was set to expire noon on May the 4th, while the first extension was to expire noon on May the 7th. The second extension will expire on noon on Sunday, May the 10th. Sense a pattern going on here? This video is going to definitely get hit, so a little thumbs up would be great. I'm kind of tired of battling YouTube. With your help, it won't be so bad. I mean, Jesus Christ, YouTube. Seriously. I don't understand it. I believe people are smart enough to hear the information and hear dissenting opinions and say, I think I can form my own opinion, because I believe that they are adults. But YouTube, you continue to coddle and treat my audience as their babies, and they're dumb, and they're just not, and I'm always going to fight for them. And yes, I'm going to at the YouTube censor here, because what the hell, YouTube? I just, what on that video possibly violated your guidelines? Discussing two opposing views? Yeah. Americans were designed on rallying against the bullshit, and I am seeing the bullshit in YouTube. Help me out a little bit, guys. Help me rally against this censorship bullshit and prove to YouTube that you guys are smart. You can hear the information and say, hey, you know what? I'm smart enough, I can hear all the information and make up my own opinion. In the beginning, what was it? Believe the World Health Organization. Believe the World Health Organization. Okay. Do you guys want to put all your eggs in one basket and believe without any question at all the World Health Organization, knowing now the information that we have? Or would you rather live a life of hear but verify? We hear you, World Health Organization. Human-to-human transmission is highly unlikely and very low, but listen to us. There are cases in other countries popping up. Could you please explain what is going on? And then they drug their feet for so long, declaring it a pandemic, thereby limiting the resources that could get pumped into it. And yet we can't criticize it. We can't say anything against it. We can't put our voice and say, wait, things aren't making sense. What about Jussie Smollett? When that came out, should we all have just shut up and believed? And what? They would have been looking for two innocent white people to throw in jail, and when they didn't find them, it would have created a much worse situation, and then the cops would have been pressured into finding someone, and we all know where that would have led. But no, because we had the capability to speak up against things, we were able to have dissenting opinions and say, you know what, so-and-so's point of view makes sense. So-and-so has some differing information from what I heard on so-and-so, and if you put that together and you look on like weather reports and things, yeah, nothing makes sense, and we were able to rally against it. The World Health Organization, people started to question it, and we were able to finally rally against it. So why is it YouTube? Why is it Team YouTube? Why is it? Don't you want to serve the people who watch these videos? I mean, I know it's all about the money and the dollar bills, y'all. I got you. I understand. I'm not living in the damn dark ages here. What I am saying is, Jesus Christ, if you want to make money, why not say, hey, you know, let these views get out there and let people tear them apart. Hold a magnifying glass to it. If I say something that's fucked up or something that's totally wrong or out of left field, then why not let the audience look at it and pick it apart, you know? And I read the comments and I hear you guys and I try to respond as much as possible. Understand, I have a very busy schedule. I'm doing a lot of things all at once. A lot of things. But you guys are important to me, and I hear what you say, and so I adjust and I try to get the information as I can. But battling YouTube and trying to get the information out there, I mean, my God, you have no idea what the background is like on this. It's insane. The sheer amount of time that I have to spend just to be able to get one video out there, to get an opinion out there. YouTube, if my opinions are horrible, then why not just let people disseminate them and I'll get the hint? I'll be like, wow, my opinions really suck. Maybe I need to change the way I look at life, and I'll accept that. But god damn, the censorship? It's absurd. Anyways, I want to keep you guys informed to the best of my ability because you guys are smart, and I believe you guys are smart. And you can hear the information, and you can make your own damn opinion. Anyways, I've been battling this shit for a long time. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one.